Hi folks and modelers, today I'll bring you a build update part 1 for the AOE fast combat support ship USS Sacramento AOE-1 at 1/700 scale from Trumpeter. So yeah, I did this kit review last week, and I have started it. So it's a little bit fast to bring one build update, but let me explain a little bit. So basically, the plan was, I wanted to build up the structure, but I came to a decision that I'm not gonna be doing that. In fact, some structures have been completed, but when I found out about these, there's a lot of decks that goes on the bridge section here, and all these decks will be overlapping each other. So I think painting would be too difficult if I were to complete this up. So I decided it has to be painted first. So before I start painting all these, I wanted to bring one update to you. So basically, this is that long structure here. And okay, these parts are not painted, so I decided that it should be painted first, because all these deck areas will be like overlapping each other, and this front section of the bridge will be sitting like that. So I think masking is gonna be difficult for these kind of things. So what I'm gonna do is paint the deck, then maybe do some hand painting on these things. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing. And for this long structure here, this piece had a little bit of problem. It was like warped, but I managed to stick it, and it is still a little bit, I would say it's warped. It's not completely flat, I believe. So you can see those little bit of gaps there, but I think this is okay. Because for this piece here, you will never be able to get it flat anyway. So the next step will be the painting. So I will have to stop assembly here. And okay, so for the hull and the deck, okay, this has been glued together for the hull and the deck. So fits were quite good. You can see fits were quite good. Not much gap there. But I think to do putty work on these edges would be quite tough, because there are a lot of these things sticking out. So I have sanded it once, and I'm hoping the primer would take care of some of the seam lines between the deck and the hull. And even on this area here, it's really difficult to sand, because these are raised details, and especially like here. So I don't think I will be doing putty work on these seam lines. So that is the hull and the deck, the upper hull, I would say. So for the lower hull here, yeah, there is some fit issues. So when you basically the bottom hull is not really long enough to the upper hull. So it's either you know align it at the the stern area or align it at the bow. And I'm gonna go with aligning at the stern, because the stern, if the stern has a big step over there, it's gonna be very difficult to sand it, and to do putty work. But for the bow area here, it will turn out to be a little bit short compared to the upper hull here. But I think this front hull here on the upper hull, it can be just cut off and sanded. I think that would be much easier. And also basically there were, if I fit this upper and lower hull, there was a big step, on both sides here. So what I've done is did little bit of added some plastic cuts to open up this hull over here to make it a little bit wider, and I stick in one round beam to push out this hull area here. So I think that did help to open it up. Of course I had to use lots of super glue, and yeah, some smearing happened. So for this beam here, I think it's helping to open up here, because I can see that there is a stress mark here, which where the beam is pushing. Yeah, so there is a stress mark here. So it is helping to push the hull out. So now basically it fits better. Of course, there are many other ways to do this. You know, even though the bottom hull doesn't fit to the upper hull, you can actually putty the whole area to get rid of that step. Or you can shave off this upper hull here, which I did a little bit. So now the step is not so bad compared to if there was nothing fitted inside the bottom hull there. So anyway, I will not be, I wanted to avoid heavy putty work between these two hulls here, because there are these raised details, so that would make sanding very difficult. And also at the back here, so I will glue this hull together and maybe do a little bit of sanding, and probably not do a putty job, and then do a primer and hoping the seam line is not so obvious. I believe there will be seam lines, but I think that's okay, because this is where that water line, the black line, will come in, so it's not going to be so obvious. So basically after this, lots of painting will happen, and then I can start doing the assembly for this structure here. And basically it's the instruction is all mostly on the structures after this until the end. There's nothing much to work on the deck itself except for these I think there was some, yeah, I don't know if these are some kind of a guardrails, but yeah, so it's mostly work on this structure here. So I will paint up the deck color first, and since the entire deck will be in one color, 305, and the hull will be in number 30. I think it's number 35. So yeah, no more assemblies for now. I will start painting these and hopefully come back with another update. So until the next video, hope you like this one. Happy modeling and cheers for now. Goodbye.